Damien, let's start with you here because we haven't heard your opinion. Where are you on this whole Rodgers, Davante Adams situation?
Well, listen. If the question is, I think the question was like, if Aaron Rodgers is still a top 5 quarterback,
Yeah.
without Aaron Rodgers, the question is, the answer is absolutely not. He's not a top 5 quarterback without Davante Adams, and all you have to do, Stephen A, is just look at the numbers. The numbers bear it out. Without any question, Davante Adams last year, who, in my opinion, maybe the top receiver in the National Football League. This dude had over 1,500 yards receiving. No question, he is an absolute stud. Stephen A, you know what the next receiver for the Green Bay Packers had last year? That would be Allen Lazard with only 500 yards receiving. Stephen A, the problem with, as great as Aaron Rodgers is, the problem is when you have that type of disproportionate pass attempts to one receiver, it leaves you liable when things aren't going your way. And you know when it crept up the worst? In the championship game against the 49ers. Okay, you had Aaron Jones who have over 100 yards receiving. You had Davante Adams who had 90 yards. The next receiver, Allen Lazard, had 1 catch for 6 yards. They scored 10 points. So the quarterback position is so player dependent. You can't have one dominant guy and then everybody else is average to mediocre. So you take Davante Adams out of that equation? No, he's not a top 5 guy. I'm sorry.
I think he is. I think he is regardless because I think that as great as Davante Adams is, let's see how great he'd be if Baker Mayfield or somebody was throwing him the football. I think that a lot is there to be said about the star quarterback. I get where you're coming from because Davante Adams is big time. 3 of the last 4 years, he's had a minimum of 111 receptions for a minimum of 1,300 plus yards on the season, 1,500 plus yards this past season. We know that he's big time and arguably the best receiver in football. We get that part, and I'm not disputing that. And of course, you look at the discrepancy in him being targeted. What is he targeted? I got the numbers in front of me. He was targeted 169 times. The next receiver was really Aaron Jones, who was your running back, who's targeted 65 times, and Lazard is a wide receiver. He was targeted 60 times. There's a clear discrepancy in that regard. But is it because Davante Adams was the only guy, or is it because Aaron Rodgers wanted to get that dude the football because not only is he a bad brother, but he had a contract year coming up? We got to pay attention to all of that other stuff as well. And so what I'm saying to you is you 13-3 and you exercise a formula that's been working for you because the previous 2 years you had a 13-win season as well. And Davante Adams is that dude. Plus he's looking for a new contract. And plus you had injuries to the other players as well. It would substantiate just the thought process of you targeting Davante Adams more so than anybody else. But here's my thing about Aaron Rodgers. What have we said about him religiously, particularly in the regular season? The brother is incredibly accurate. There are very, very few people, if anyone, in NFL history that could throw the dimes that he throws with the level of accuracy that he throws and as continuously as he's done so. So I think Aaron Rodgers has the kind of skill set that can make guys look better than they would look almost anywhere else. And because of that, I'm not saying it's somebody that can measure up to Davante Adams, but I think it could be enough for us to still look at Aaron Rodgers as a top 5 quarterback in this league, even if he doesn't have Davante Adams at his disposal.
Well, look, Stephen A, let me ask you a question. Do you
Sure.
knock the postseason for Aaron Rodgers? Because what we've seen in the postseason now, the past couple years, is a guy that you claim to be he's a bad man. He does all of this. Do you think 10 points is acceptable? Do you
Unacceptable.
think having like a little bit over 200 yards passing is acceptable for a guy that's supposed to be that's a 4-time league MVP? Like, do you think that's acceptable?
Well, I don't think it's acceptable, but I'll answer the question this way. That's this past playoffs. The previous playoffs, he did get to the NFC Championship game before he didn't do what we know he's capable of doing. So there are playoff wins that are mixed in between those things, plus back-to-back 13-win seasons prior to this past 13-win season as well. So we can't ignore all of those things. Again, I'm not ignoring the playoff futility either, because I think when you're that great, because we all know he's great, he's a 4-time league MVP, he's back-to-back MVPs right now. When you are that great, and you come up short, I think it's even more flagrant against you that you came up short. See, to me, I've gone a step further, Big Wood. this is me. The man ain't won the Super Bowl since 2010. I've been calling him a bad man because I firmly believe that. I think he's the baddest quarterback I've ever seen in my life, period, okay? But the bottom line is, with that comes tremendous responsibility. And if you haven't even gotten to a Super Bowl since 2010, with your level of greatness, there's simply no excuse. Now, if you Dan Marino, you had the excuse because Don Shula, God rest his soul, never gave him a defense. You gave him Chuck Muncie and Mark Super Duper and Mark Clayton and those boys on offense, but he never had a defense. That's not the case with Aaron Rodgers. You know this as well as I do. Aaron Rodgers has had stuff around him. Matt LaFleur's got to answer for how horrid that special teams was against San Francisco in the divisional playoff game. But the bottom line is he's had a pretty damn good team, and he's had multiple shots at the apple, multiple bites at the apple to get to the Super Bowl, and he hasn't. And that makes it glaring. But it still doesn't erase what he is, because he is a bad brother. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.